You guys want to lead us here,
Yeah.
ball team?
Yeah.
All right, start her out. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're here for the Lincoln County Commission regular session at 6 o'clock. All members present are Darrell Baker, clerk, Charles Vance, president, Charles McCain, commissioner, and Kerry Matthews, junior commissioner. So this meeting's called to order by Mary Napper. Then we need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular session of the Lincoln County Commission meeting that was held on April 4th at 6 p.m.
I move. Second. Then all yes? Yes. Now, what we're going to do right now, we're kind of changing the way we've had our meetings set up. We usually wait till the end to have public comments for people that are not on the agenda, but we're going to go ahead and handle that now. And what we'd like is for you to come forward with your comment and state your name and the problem that you're addressing with the commission. And what we'll do is we'll listen to what you have to say, and then if it's something that requires a motion from the commission, we'll be putting it on the agenda at a future meeting. So is there anyone now who's not on the agenda who would like to speak to the commission? Yeah.
It's not a problem.
So you didn't know this when you
I
decided to do it that way? Okay.
I'm Rick McDowell. I wanted to talk with the commission about a pending grant that we've got going on that unfortunately is due May 1st. Commission's been updated a couple times about the teen parenting program, which we started 2 years ago. It's a program for pregnant and parenting teens at Lincoln County High School, their children, both males and females, where we take kids out of class, take these students out of class 1 day a month. They spend the whole day with different agencies learning all sorts of things from, how you read food labels to the difference in health effects from breastfeeding and bottle feeding, how you make good decisions, how to avoid second pregnancy, how do you discipline your kids, all sorts of things like that. So we have a grant that we're going to submit to the Kanawha Valley Foundation. They're going to be the major funder of it, to continue that grant, but also to do 3 more things. One would be, and all these other 3 things are all things that we want to spend a year figuring out how to do it, figuring out the requirements, the funding streams, the logistics, and the kind of staff we'd like to have. One of the things we want to do is establish a child care center at the high school that would serve both these young teen mothers so that they could go to school and their babies would be at school, because sometimes young mothers drop out of school because they feel like they have to be with their babies. This would also be something that faculty at the high school could bring their children to. It would be for 3 years old and under. The other thing that is going along with this, we want to establish a career technical education program that would lead to a vocational child care certification, which would mean that I could be a high school student, I could sign up for this vocational program, and I could get a 2-year certification or a 1-year certification, and that would allow me to work at a child care center. We're also trying to work with Southern, who is at the high school now, to establish what's called an articulated credit program, which would let a student both do this vocational thing, but they'd also be able to get credit toward an A.B. degree in child care. So that would go along with this. And the third thing that would happen would be that we would set up a mentoring program for young mothers at the school. We want to take a whole year to plan that, and the idea is we go after, we have a $50,000 pot. We would hire somebody who would do all this work and spend next year doing the work, and then the following year, which would be 2014, 2015, we'd be ready to actually roll this program out. So the first year would really be planning and implementation and figuring out how to do it. And like I said, the problem is that the grant's due on the 1st, and the commission doesn't have a meeting before then. What we're looking for as funding streams, we're gonna ask the Kanawha Valley Foundation for $35,000. Southwestern Community Action is pledging $10,000. The Wall Service Award, which is the funding stream that I work with to do stuff for low-income kids and camps and things, is gonna do $4,000, and we were hoping the commission would put in $1,000. So that's sort of the idea that we have, and we're hoping we can figure out a way to get the commission's endorsement and support.
Well, I think, we talked amongst ourselves here, and I think the best thing to do is go ahead, I'll call a special session for Tuesday at 3 o'clock to just address this, so we can go ahead and go ahead and post it tomorrow, so people will be aware we're going to do that. And but that will be the only item of business will be addressing the resolution and the funding that you requested.
That'd be great.
Is that all right with you?
Thank you.
So that'll be 3 o'clock Tuesday.
3 o'clock Tuesday.
Anyone else that wants to speak? It's not on the agenda. All right, we'll move on to discussion of concerns, possible action.
Okay. Andy Garrettson with the Lincoln County Panthers 6th and 7th grade AAU basketball team.
Yes,
I think there's a lot here.
yes, maybe. We are here asking the commission for a donation so we can travel to a few tournaments this summer. It's actually getting ready to start here soon. We're supposed to play this weekend. And we're gonna try to get these kids some experience. They're from Guyan Valley and Hamlin.
How many trips you talking about? You're talking about,
I have 6 tournaments planned right now.
have you all done any fundraising for it or anything?
No, and the reason is we got started so late. I've talked to a lot of other teams, and they've been playing in they've already played in 7 tournaments, and we're just starting.
How many kids have you had?
I have 8.
You requested $1,500, is that right?
Yes.
So do you all play on this team?
Yeah.
You really play on it, don't you? Is there a motion to give this young man and young men some money to participate in this?
I move we get $1,500.
I'll second
Say no, yes?
Thank you very much.
I don't even have to get up there and cry or anything.
No, we could, I mean, if you want to add something, no, we might take it away. No, I'm just kidding. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you
You
all.
guys come
very much.
back and tell us how well you done after this tournament.
All
We
right.
sure
And,
will.
and, you know, it's so important when people say, well, you know, you do this for sports and things. There's nothing more important than to your health in sports, I think. That's the way you get everybody working together and getting healthier and learning how to work with each other and poke each other's eyeballs out and things like that. So,
They'll all be playing together in high school.
Yeah, we're trying to bring them together as a
Right.
Trying to
team
get them
now.
together now before Friday won't have to deal with.
We'll have no problems when we get over, maybe.
all right, guys, take
We
care.
appreciate it.
Thank you all very
All
much.
right. Thanks for coming by, guys.